Sakaja, aka Governor Sherehe. We have had governors in Nairobi, and let me tell you, we have seen what has not been seen in this country. We have had very great challenges, but Governor Sakaja is a responsive governor when it comes to Sherehe. That is one thing. So when it comes to issues, first of all, the composition of the liquor board is one of the things that we greatly appreciate him. It is highly responsive. It is led by a lady called Nyangi. I wish she can be promoted and become something else. And we are working very well with the liquor department. In Kenya, shida kidogo haiwezi kosa. Now, the biggest challenge that we have in Nairobi is enforcement and police harassment. And of course, selfish interest. There's a friend of mine, I was expecting to meet him here. And I'm happy because the county secretary is here. There's a friend of mine, I don't want to mention his name because he's not here, that is going enforcing issues to do with noise. I want an audit to be done on his character. We support an association in Nairobi that is compliant, that is following the law. On issues to do with noise, we have so far done a partnership. We have 9,000 members here in Nairobi. That is bars, wines and spirit, and the big bars and what have you. And we have signed a partnership. We've signed partnership with 5 companies that sell anything that talks about noise control and what have you. We are working very hard to ensure that we've actually even have 2 financiers who can finance our people to ensure that they manage noise and what have you. But it's very unfortunate when one person, we expect, this is a government of multi-agency. So when enforcement is being done, we expect a multi-agency, a diplomatic engagement process, and what have you. But there's someone who's doing some enforcement whom we feel is making money for his own.
Let me ask you a question on that point. Are you implying that your members of the Bar and Restaurant Owners Association of Nairobi, do not actually contravene the guidelines on noise, for example? Are you saying that the enforcement is unfair?
They do, a few of them. But we are doing everything possible from the partnership that we have between us and this better. I would call it better because we've had the previous governors who were there. We've had, and I think the easiest place where people go to get bribes and harass people is the bar and all these places. I can tell you, from the county government, if there are problems, they are small and we are managing them. The biggest challenge that we have in the management of Sherehe and the liquor industry is the police.
Okay. Hang on a second, just a second. When you say that you're doing all you can you tell us some of the things your association is doing to manage that on your own side, even as the county government does what it's supposed to do by law?
Good. Let me repeat myself. Number 1, we have signed partnership with 2 financial institutions. Let me tell you, the cost of putting up these management resources that are needed to manage noise is very expensive. This is a new idea altogether. So it's very expensive. So we've looked for financial institutions which can lend our people money and they can put soundproofing and all that system in terms of management, even including nowadays there's even microphones that can manage sounds, and that sound can go far. That is one. Number 2, we actually even done a partnership with an environmental impact assessment expert who can come and assess and see the impact and even try and help you in terms of management. The other thing is actually we're even planning to, we have a partnership, official partnership with 5 companies that can give, our duty is to make life easy for, our duty is to help our people comply with the law.